How's it going, everybody? About a week ago, we received new leaked photos for Avengers 4. The photos were really awesome, and they gave us a different look at some of the characters, like Ronan. And we also saw some photos of characters that were blurred out and pixelated a little bit. And I actually think that in some of these blurred photos of Thanos, we find out a little bit about Avengers 4. If you haven't seen these photos or my video yet, you can check it out in the link above. Also, my giveaway still continues. If you'd like a chance to win a copy of Avengers Infinity War on Blu-ray, special edition posters, and some special memorabilia, all you have to do is subscribe, like this video, and comment below with your thoughts and your favorite superhero. Okay, so let's take a look at these blurred photos of Thanos. The first thing that I notice in these pictures is that he's wearing his armor. The armor is something we didn't really see much of in Avengers 4. We only saw it in the very beginning of Avengers Infinity War when Hulk tried to take on Thanos and lost. Then he takes it off and doesn't wear it again for the rest of the movie. Also, looking at these photos, it looks like he has not only one, but two swords. The sword was something that we thought we would see in Infinity War, but never saw it. There was a toy that came out before Infinity War that had Thanos holding his sword, but again, we never saw it. So in these pictures, we have Thanos with his armor on holding two swords. Why? If he didn't really use it in Infinity War, why would he use it in Avengers 4? So real quick, let's talk about why he probably was wearing his armor in the beginning of Avengers Infinity War. So Thanos only had one Infinity Stone when he came across Thor's ship. And it was by no mistake that he found them. He knows where all of the Infinity Stones are. He knows that the Tesseract was with them on that ship. He knew that the Power Stone was on Xandar. That's why he went to Xandar before he went and got the Space Stone. He knew that the Reality Stone was with the Collector. He knew that Gamora knew where the Soul Stone was. And he also knew that the Time Stone and the Mind Stone were on Earth. Let's not forget that Thanos is a genius and he's a master at combat and strategy. So he's done his research. He knows where the stones are and he knows who they're with. So he knew that the Space Stone was with Thor, Loki, and other Asgardians. And he knows that Thor and Asgardians in general are very strong beings. So he put on his armor because he knew that he would have to fight. And although he had the Power Stone, he still knows how strong Thor and Asgardians are, so he put on his armor. But once he gets two Infinity Stones, he takes off his armor, knowing that the power of two Infinity Stones can pretty much defeat anything that he'd come against. And you can see this, when Ebony Maw presents him the Tesseract, Thanos takes off his armor before grabbing it. He's got two Infinity Stones now, he has the power of them, doesn't need to physically fight anymore, especially since he's only going to go on to get more. So, no more armor, we don't see it for the rest of the movie. So I go back to my question, why does Thanos need armor in Avengers 4? Well, as I just mentioned, Thanos puts on armor when he knows he'll have to fight. That's what it's for, it's battle armor. So why does Thanos need battle armor if he has the Infinity Gauntlet? Well, I actually don't see the gauntlet in any of these photos. And I personally think it's because in Avengers 4, Thanos won't be able to use the Infinity Gauntlet anymore. The Russo brothers have stated that Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet are permanently damaged from the snap, and that using all the stones at once cost Thanos. I think it cost him the gauntlet. And not only that, but it also left him in a weakened state to where he probably isn't strong enough to wield the power of all the stones at once anymore. He can probably use the stones individually because after the snap he uses the Space Stone to get away from Thor. But as far as using the gauntlet for battle now, I think that's off the table because as you can see in the end of Infinity War, it's pretty messed up. And again, the Russo brothers said that it's permanently damaged, and they also said that Avengers 4 is going to be nothing like what we think it's going to be, and I think we all think it's going to involve the Infinity Gauntlet, but what if it doesn't? We know that the Infinity Gauntlet is damaged. You can clearly see that. The Russo brothers said it's permanently damaged. We have Captain Marvel coming in, who is apparently the strongest in the MCU. Perhaps somehow he loses the Infinity Gauntlet and the stones. There's a number of ways that he could lose the Infinity Gauntlet or the stones, but whatever the reason may be, it does seem like he's going to be fighting in Avengers 4 without the Infinity Gauntlet. And that's why I think he's wearing his armor and wielding two swords in these photos. But what do you all think about my theory? Do you think that Thanos is going to go into battle without the Infinity Gauntlet and Infinity Stones in Avengers 4? Or do you think that he'll still be using the Gauntlet? Let me know what you all think in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment to enter the giveaway, and as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.